Ula malea ke viti talega Kaura buera ya longanga Osana waile bakalasa-lasa Nimbula ke desara Nanu mi viti vanua lai-lai Nona sasanga me toro na ke mai Tumbu ko viti me rongo endai Bura malea me kilai Ena samai veikune kalei Menona tuna langi-langi Menda sabibi takayani Yavai viti buana ranadi I'll give you fish and chips, and if you swing those hips into the rampa, I'll give you bacon and eggs, and if you shake those legs into the samba, I'll give you fish and chips.
All right, we know that the brain controls everything inside the body, right? It sends electricity down the spinal cord, out through the nerves. It connects to every gland, cell, tissue, and organ of the body. Now, God is a pretty smart fella, and what he did is he put a brain inside of a solid head and the spinal cord surrounded by bone. These bones have to move, and the problem is because of what we do with our bodies, we spend too much time sitting on computers or texting or in farms lifting, bending, or stressing out or poisoning our bodies. And what happens to the spine is those vertebrae become misaligned. And we call that a subluxation. So the spine becomes misaligned, it puts pressure on a nerve. Now if it crushes it hard enough, it can cause headaches, neck pain, back pain. But if you crush a nerve gently, it slowly decays the disc, and the nerve gets crushed so slowly, the body adapts, or gets used to it, if you will. Now over the course of time, if that nerve goes to the heart, it starts off as nothing, and then becomes maybe palpitations, and maybe arrhythmias, and then numbness in the arm, and then classic heart stuff with no disease. Until time passes, then it transitions into disease, and then we're into medications, surgery, and whatnot. Our responsibility as wellness chiropractors is to make sure the body is clear of that interference so the brain can keep it healing, whether that's a heart or a knee. You see, because the knee is under the direct control of the brain as well. That could be any tissue of the body. So by restoring that connection, we can help patients with so many different problems because we're reaching right into that nervous system and helping the body adapt to that. Make sense? So let's get
Makes
you,
a lot of sense.
all right, let's get you tuned up.
You mentioned the creator,
Yeah.
It's all God principle. See, the healing principle is top down, inside out. Now, for some people, the top is the brain. For me, it's higher. Top down, inside out of your body. See, all healing comes from within, never from outside in. It's always inside out. Ready for your adjustment? I'm going to tell you what I'm feeling, what I'm looking for right now. What I'm looking for right now is a short leg. Okay? Your leg is short on this side. So we probably will. Now it's not physically shorter. This is because of that subluxation we were talking about. So more than likely, what we're feeling in here is the pelvis is rocked back on this side, forward on this side. Now what happens is the tailbone drops down and in. We know the spine is curving this direction, and here. That one right there is the nerve that controls your knee. That's one we're going to put some direct attention to, and we'll check the rest of this in just a moment. So first thing I'm going to do is start mobilizing the spine. Now all we're doing is just gently mobilize, getting the spine prepped up and ready for the true adjustments, okay? So just relax and get the spine prepped up. Now let your arms just fall again. I know it's hard, just relax and breathe. Attaboy, just like that. Good, excellent, and just like that. I want you to lay on this hip for me, so turn away from me. Turn your whole body on its side. Okay. There you are. Then you borrow your arm from the back, here, bring it to the front. Okay. Bend this leg to me. Bend it up. A little bit more than that. Thank you. I'm going to steal your arm and let your head fall back and relax. Come on, President, relax. No
pushing
stress.
the-
There's no stress here.
You're pushing the 70-year-old here.
17. What are you talking about? Relax. Beautiful. Just like that. Now on your back, face up. Oh, on your back.
Okay.
Camera up. Excuse me.
Alright.
Sorry. Blow your arms with crisscross applesauce. One more. We got one more. 3. Beautiful. Let your head fall back and relax. Almost done.
Okay.
Almost done. We're going to start setting the neck. Now you're going to hear some noises coming out of your spine. It's just loud. It's not causing any problems. Relax. Just relax. Good. Beautiful.
Wow.
Now, just relax. Excellent.
Whatever, my God.
Now what I'm checking right now is the legs are perfectly balanced.
Okay.
So right now, the brain is sending messages down the cord beautifully to every organ of the body. Okay? Now I'm going to check your knee specifically.
Yeah.
Now what we're going to be doing here, we'll be correcting the alignment of the knee,
Okay.
but it's the brain that's going to keep it that way. You see? Because the brain tells this how to heal. If it's been disconnected for so long, that's why your knee is breaking down. Once we reestablish that connection, we're going to have the running president again. Okay? Okay. Now just relax. Again, let me do the work. You just relax. You know what's happening, right? You get it? I was working with all the students on nothing but knees this whole weekend, so it's kind of funny. Tracking issues.
Right.
External. So what I'm going to do, we're going to turn your foot out.
Right.
I want you just to relax. Let it go. Good. Just like that. Extend it out.
He's good.
Doing well.
Okay. I want you
Okay.
to do me a favor. Okay, stand up for me.
Yep.
I want you to take a walk that way and walk back to me.
You walk this way.
Come back to me.
You're smiling too.
Amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is.
Great.
Power's on. Body's now functioning the way it's supposed to be. Sound good?
How you doing?
Beautiful. You're
So I can
welcome.
run?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
That's all that matters.
So I was wondering, so you just got adjusted by Dr.
Right.
Ray.
Yeah.
I was wondering if you could just tell everyone how you feel
I
after.
feel great.
Feel great.
Great. I mean, he twisted my neck. You could probably hear it. Wow.
Oh yeah.
I haven't heard those squeaks or whatever you went forward for a long time, but feel good.
Yeah, and that was your very first time ever getting adjusted?
First time.
First time.
I've been treated by a chiropractor.
That was, and you'd say it was a great experience. Did you ever see yourself trying to do that again in the future? If you could,
Oh, yeah.
see, yeah. If you could ever get adjusted
But,
again, you would say
when
yes.
get as old as me, the old bones start to squeak in the.
They start squeaking a little bit.
Yeah, but it makes sense. Everything goes through the brain and the
Yeah.
system.
Your brain's the most important thing in your body, and as long as you keep that healthy, you can have the rest of your body stay
The
healthy.
brain says, I'm an 18-year-old, but the body says, no,
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
you're a 70-year-old.
Keep up your brain.
Yeah. Luckily, I'm 24 here and I'm 24 here. I'm a young man, yeah, right?
I wish I was 24 again. That's wishful thinking.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. President. This has been absolutely amazing. Yeah. Thank you so much.
I'll give you bacon and eggs, and if you shake those legs into the samba. Ay-ya-ya-ya-ya. Have you ever been to the Fiji Islands, where the girls are easy and the boys are hard to get? That's the Fiji Island way.